Bahrain has now announced it will establish full diplomatic relations with Israel. This comes a month after the United Arab Emirates normalized relations, bringing the number of Arab countries that recognize Israel to 4. Egypt did so, of course, in 1979, Jordan in 1994. The historic deal between the UAE and Israel will be signed tomorrow at a big White House ceremony. The question now is, will other Arab states follow suit? Joining me now is Ambassador Lana Nusseibeh, the United Arab Emirates Ambassador to the United Nations. Ambassador, welcome. Thank you very much for being with us today. Wondering whether this is going to pave the way, do you think? Well, it's very exciting about the UAE. There have been sort of relations, unofficial relationships, and a lot of connections between the UAE and Israel, we know, and between the Saudis and Israel, as a matter of fact, not acknowledged publicly. So do you think Sudan and Oman might follow suit? And what about the possibilities of your close neighbor, Saudi Arabia, actually joining as well?
Andrea, thank you very much for hosting me, and I hope you and your family are well. First of all, I would like to acknowledge, as you've just said, that this is indeed a historic signing of an accord tomorrow between the United Arab Emirates and Israel, and under the oversight of the United States. And I think we shouldn't underemphasize how important this is for the region when two dynamic, entrepreneurial, economic powerhouses like the UAE and Israel decide to sign a peace accord and work and cooperate towards bettering opportunity and hope for the region. I think this is a moment of optimism, and I think it is one that is shared around the region. The regional reaction has been interesting. It has been overall positive. I think the international reaction has been positive. The Secretary General of the United Nations has welcomed this agreement, and everyone has seen it as a step change in promoting a new dynamic for the region, a dynamic of hope and optimism. So I'm delighted to be here to witness this important signing.
What about the Palestinians? They're obviously being left out of this, and some people feel that they're being sold out.
Well, I think this is a sovereign decision of my country, the United Arab Emirates, to sign this agreement. And of course, it recognizes a reality that Israel is a part of our region and has a role to play, along with the United States and other actors, in maintaining regional peace and security. We have at the same time reaffirmed many times over decades our long-standing commitment to a peaceful resolution of the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, based on the two-state solution, based on UN resolutions, based on the international consensus. And that ultimately has to be negotiated between the two parties, the Palestinians and the Israelis. But I think the empty chair policy has not seen the kind of dividends for peace that we had hoped to see in our region. And I think the UAE and our leadership and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, in taking this bold step, is recognizing that we can be a player, we can be a partner for peace and security with the United States, with others in the region, and at the same time maintain our firm commitment to a two-state solution and hopefully help achieve that endeavor if our help is indeed asked for from the sidelines, by talking to the Israelis, by having a channel of cooperation with the Israelis, by being a partner for counterterrorism in the region, by being a partner for peace and stability in the region. And I think the economic opportunities, the peace dividend that will emerge from that agreement are too enormous not to take this opportunity to step forward. So I think that this is the right step for us as our country takes this important step, as well as the Bahrainis. And I think we can build on it to create a narrative of hope and opportunity for everyone in the region, including the Palestinians.
And have you submitted a letter for the F-35 stealth planes to the Pentagon, or is that still pending?
I'll defer that question to our embassy in D.C. I cover the United Nations and multilateralism, but I think that, of course, any part of a peace agreement includes a security dimension, and the regional security is a very important conversation that we have been having for a number of years with the United States. That request predates this accord. It's been on the table for a long time. We have many challenges that we share, that we are facing together in the region, and I think that's going to be an important piece of the regional security architecture. So I hope that can move forward in due course.
Ambassador, thank you so much for being with us today. Look forward to a very big day tomorrow.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.